Yeah, Pat used to come see me literally every single day, so I was chilling. I was like,
So he came up every day? Every visit?
For the first year, he came literally every single day. When you're in a max, you have a visit every day, except for it alters on the weekends, Saturday or Sunday. So literally
every
the first year,
How
he
far
came
is
every day.
Stafford Hills from?
It's about 45 to an hour, depending on traffic.
So he was running up there every day, like coming up there.
Yeah, so like, I mean, it got to a point where I had to tell him, like, yo, like, I'm good. I'm alright. Like, and I guess, like, when he believed it, that was alright, and I was like, he was like, alright, cool. And then he'll come, like, a little bit less. He'll come, like, 3 times a week. Or, like, you know, but it still seemed like he was there a lot. I spoke to him literally every day. I don't think a day went by unless I was locked that I didn't speak to him on the phone every day.
When you first got locked up, you and Pat wasn't married yet?
No.
So did you know that he was going to be there and stand up the way he stood up?
No. What? I didn't know.
No, I'm just saying.
What do you think?
I mean, how was she through this whole process of sitting in, in prison, having you, and of course you probably bring her son, sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely brought her son. Her mother would come because her mother lived down south, so she would fly up whenever she had time and visit. You know what I'm saying? Her brothers definitely would visit when they, everybody got their own lives. So whenever they had time, they came up and visited and supported. But me, I was visiting her every day.
Dope.
And also, what was crazy was around the time when that happened with Rem was around the same time everything happened with my label. So I was in a space where I really needed to rebuild, start all over and focus. But at that point, I was like, this is more important. I need to focus on my wife. And I just visited her every day. And she used to tell me, like, yo, you can't do this. You got to focus on your career. And I was like, yo, I don't care about that.
Next. Next.
Like, I don't give a fuck if you fucking this nigga. Just tell him stop spewing the business. If niggas found out you was fucking the help, that could really ruin your image. We talking Barack and Michelle, Pap and Rem. Nigga, that's us. Y'all the poster child symbol for black love. Nigga wouldn't even think that y'all marriages still had to go through them stages. Every interview, he show his admiration and tell the world how he think his woman the greatest. That nigga held you down in prison for 6 years. That was nice and cried big. Nigga, he held you down in prison for 6 years. I know it was nice, he cried big tears. He still biting you down the biggest accomplishment front row, giving you big tears. Now y'all got a beautiful baby girl who oh so amazing. He'd be damned if he lose you to this bozo with braces. The world ain't never supposed to know what you and me going through. Hey, the world ain't never supposed to know what you and me going through. But this nigga behind closed doors running his mouth like a hoe supposed to do. The best fools. When you ain't feeling good, he put you back in the best mood. Yeah, he knocked him out because he be damned to keep seeing you get stepped to by some nigga he socked out and stood over like a step stool. If you think he didn't love you, you gonna put up with all of this shit? Yo, Papoose. Yes, sir. That's how you talk to your bitch.
This whole year, my career, y'all trying to deep rap. You wanna know who I'm fucking? The gang. You wanna know the details? Nigga, keep this on the DL. If you heard that nigga did something to me over a female and he ain't dead, it's probably because I still got the female, nigga.
Amazing battle, amazing battle. Amazing battle. Amazing battle.
As far as the rappers
All right, so
speaking
here's
like
the
it's
thing.
facts.
So here's the thing. I'm about to clear all this shit up for y'all.
Because there's no footage of alleged what happened, right?
All the rumors is bullshit. Everybody that's saying listen. I don't care how many people in here. Listen, I want everybody to pay attention to this very clear. Seriously.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Listen to everything that I'm about to say, because I don't lie. All these niggas who saying that they seen something, them niggas is capping. It's too much shit. It's too many niggas in this industry and battle rap right now who hate me for real. So if a nigga really did see me get knocked out, I'm telling you, these niggas would have recorded it. They don't fuck with me.
Right.
It would have been out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day.
Public event, how could this not be recorded?
You
right?
already know they would want something like that to be out there. They're going to put it out there. There's no videos that's hidden or you dig what I'm saying? Anything. Here's what I'm saying. I want everybody to pay attention very closely because I'm not going to repeat myself. 1, I did not get into no fight with nobody. 1. 2, nobody has ever knocked me out ever in life.
In life, period.
In life, period. No sleeping on no floor. All that shit, y'all is dick eating and y'all salty as shit, bro.
Right.
And if it was that to the point is like niggas really gotta think. If it was to the point is somebody's getting footage.
Right.
You see Easy the block captain laying down on the floor knocked out. You're not gonna record it?
The aftermath, something. You getting in your car,
There was
something.
a lot of stories out there that had holes in it, but nobody was touching on the holes. Niggas just wanted to hear what they actually like me had to say. Like period. Like, what's some real shit? I was listening to it. I heard 8 different stories about me. About 8 of them. All them shits was cat.
None of them true.
None of them true. I didn't do no photo. I didn't send nobody no text messages to read. I never said fuck Philly. I never sent no messages to whoever to say I'm talking. I heard shit was just crazy, bro. That shit was crazy to the point that what the fuck am I gonna say? I feel like these niggas got a button that say attack Easy shit, and everybody just started attacking it. So to the point I was like, all right, niggas is gonna be them.
Let me ask you this though. Rappers. Some rappers got at you. Certain other rappers more than other. We don't have to say nobody's name.
I'm not saying nobody's name.
Okay.
I'm already getting y'all niggas famous. And I'm paying y'all niggas.
Let me ask you this.
These niggas is living off. I'm sending niggas W9s or 1044s or some shit at the end of the game, bro. That's all these niggas titles is. Easy the Block Captain, Easy the Block Captain. And nobody got proof. Y'all niggas, we talking about Easy the Block Captain. The biggest battle rapper in the world. And all you got is an allegation, bro. And nobody got proof. Like, everybody was there. Everybody was there.
Right.
I heard like 10 niggas say that they was there. 10 niggas.
That's solid, allegedly.
That's solid.
Right.
Where is it at?
Right.
No 10 niggas got no video, no footage, no nothing.
Pictures, nothing.
Nothing.
Just alleged.
That's crazy to.
And how I knew that she was the one for me was because we'd be sitting in the motherfucking car just talking all night. And then when I leave her, I miss her, you know what I'm saying? So when you're not with a person and he's still on your mind, that's something special.
How was your first day?
Oh, son, can't open your eyes. Can't you see?
And now, for the moment all you motherfuckers been waiting for. All my flip mode niggas rise and await for the most powerful event to occur. The coming! The coming!
This is Remy Ma and Papoose, her husband. I don't know if they're still married at the time of this recording, but keep in mind that I said her name first, and his name second and shit. She's a rapper, okay? She's a rapper and owner of a battle rap league, okay? And she travels the country with her client or her, her and talent doing these battle raps. They're just, I don't know. I'm not into the shit, I'm not into that hard talking bullshit. I want to actually hear some music and talent, but I don't know much about that shit. I'm an old dude, I'm an old dude. And I lament what hip hop and rap has become and shit. So I feel it's dead personally. I'm 54. I'm a Generation Xer. All right. So getting back to this, this is going to be the first time I commented on this and shit, and for a specific reason. All right, for a specific reason. You look at these photos of them, in the video, and I hate to say it and shit, but this guy, he had his heart in the right place and shit, just not his mind. He wasn't diligent. He didn't keep his fucking head on a swivel at all. Okay. and he has 2 kids with this woman. He has had 2 children with this woman. And I think she already had another kid. I don't know if that's true or not. Now I want you to look at this female. Okay? I want you to look at this female. All right? She's a, I don't know what you would call it. She's a, she's a fixer-upper, okay? A fixer-upper and shit. I don't want to shit on a woman like that. I'm not shitting on her for having kids or any of that crap. I'm shitting on her for her lack of spirit and humanity and shit. Okay? Lack of common decency. All right? Lack of common decency, which she is not alone, okay? She is not by herself with, and being what I would consider a base villain and shit. But as you well know, anybody knows who Remy Ma is and whatnot, they know that she went to jail and did a 6-year bid. And this gentleman, her husband, her lover, supposedly, was there for her every step of the way, okay? He was there for every step of the way when he should have took 3 steps back and let her sit in that bitch and simmer and figure out, like, whether or not she wanted to commit any more fucking crimes and shit, okay? She shot her friend over some money. Okay, she's a rapper and shit, okay? It was like a few $1,000s, but she blasted the chick or something. And she ended up going to jail. She went bankrupt fighting the case. And this dude stepped in and he put his career on hold. To make sure her family was okay and her children, their children, and the extra one and shit. He did all this crap. Had his heart in the right place. They were the epitome of what they call black love, which is fast becoming an urban myth, like Candyman. I feel bad, I feel bad for the brother, but then again, he does provide a teachable moment for kings, especially you young dudes that ain't fucked your life up yet and shit, but, give one of these bitches a biological golden parachute, i.e. a baby. All right? You have all the value in our ethnic community and shit because there's more women than men. All right? You have all the fucking value. You need to have some fucking discernment. You really do. Now I want you guys to look at Remy Ma. Look at her fucking ass, okay? Look at her. She is she's a fixer-upper. All right? Her boobs aren't real. Probably not her ass either. She's all busted. She's worn down. She looked like that before she had the supposed artificial glow up and shit, okay? And she used to wear the stupid hairpiece with like a blonde bang in the front and all that. I guess that was all the rage back then. Really she shouldn't have been rocking that. But she looks fucked off, okay? She looks fucked off. She looks like exactly what she is. A bottom bitch, okay? Like a bottom bitch for a pimp or something. All right? She don't look like she should be with this guy. I feel bad for this guy wasting his life and shit. He got 2 fucking kids and he stuck to her fucking ass for between 18 and 36 motherfucking years. The only thing I can say to the brother, I wouldn't deem to tell him that face to face. I would not even say that to him, considering what he's already done to his own fucking life and his career and his potential and his, mutilated his own fucking dreams for this piece of shit. He was there for her for 6 fucking years while she did a bid in prison for something she did. And how does she repay him? Okay, she cheated on his fucking ass, allegedly cheated on his ass with some little, one of her clients and shit. Some 20-something, who looks like a clueless noob. He looks clueless. He's just doing what he's got to do. I'm not talking about him in this video. Okay, you may see his picture around. But, this woman repaid this man's ultimate loyalty, this ride or die, mentality that he had for her. She repaid him, excuse the other mistakes I made too. She repaid him by stepping out of the marriage, okay? And true basic biatch form, okay? I want you guys to realize, okay, these chicks aren't the be all end all. All they have is the fucking hole down there, okay? I hate to say it like that, but we've been listening for like 40 plus years. We've been listening to women tell us that there's a hole down there. That's really, if you read between the fucking lines, that's what they've been telling you. There's nothing special about them. They're not to be honored and shit. They're for the streets. They can do what they want. God be damned, truly. Okay? And you're supposed to be the janitor and come in with the push-up broom and wearing those coveralls and sweep up their bad decisions and take care of the products of their fucking lust and the irresponsible lust, okay? All right? Look at the nigga she cheated on her with. All right, look at this guy, this clueless guy. It looks like she likes smaller guys. Guys that are slightly smaller, slight in frame that she can easily handle in a physical confrontation and shit. I just feel like she's a Klingon and shit. You see this clip repeatedly where she's wearing this jumpsuit, with an animal print on it, and I just laughed my fucking ass off. Because I remember in the early to mid 2000s, me and my friends were laughing, and we were saying if you saw women in animal prints and shit, you were out at a club or a bar or something, or ran into them somewhere, that they were to be avoided at all costs because that was a red flag and shit. That was an extreme red flag in their mindset that they were for the streets, and it bore itself out and shit. I won't go into detail, but you can see her wearing the animal print. She got her weave in. She got her lashes, I suppose. She got the fake tits, more than likely a fake ass. And I hate, the way the material of that catsuit is riding up into her business. It just makes her look like busted, man, like used up goods. And there's something about that, She just looks, I feel like I'm smelling garbage. Okay, garbage. She's garbage. She didn't even hold this guy down. She was not grateful. No way in the fuck should she have been doing that. Should she have stepped out on him? She should have given him a divorce at the very least if she knew she was trash garbage. Trash garbage. What I'm reminded of? Many years ago in my youth, I saw a television miniseries called East of Eden. It had this actress on it named Jane Seymour, and she was a piece of shit in that. She was a piece of shit in that movie, much like Remy Ma here, and she was irredeemable. But she had one redeeming moment in that fucking miniseries. She had just had some babies. She had 2 babies out of her fucking ass, and she put her clothes on and leave her husband. And he called her getting ready to leave, packing a bag. And she said, hey, look, this shit ain't for me. I'm a piece of shit, okay? I'm going to do you a solid, and I'm going to get the fuck out of here. You can have these babies. I don't want nothing. I ain't titty feeding them or nothing. And the guy got upset and tried to stop her, and she pulled out a gun and shot his ass in the shoulder and stepped over him with her suitcase and boned out. Okay? I wish I could show Papoose that fucking scene and shit, but he has 2 children, It would be a waste of my fucking time to talk to him about his fucking wife, okay? If we were homies, if we were cool like that. I would not deem to talk to him about the mistake he made, wasting his life, his time with her, okay? I would simply posit, that he find a way to get that time back out of her ass financially. Some kind of way. He needs to get some money out of her or some other shit and just leave her and the nigga alone. Other than that, when women do shit like this, it is your job as a man to employ what is known as the gray rock, okay? And I think he's doing that right now, okay? I think he's just a laid-back, chill guy, and he's doing that. Even though he lost his composure, he gave her narcissistic supply when he put his hands on the other guy that was fucking her. Even though that guy was a kid compared to him, okay? He beat that kid's ass. And then you see her still walking around with that guy, doing shit with that guy, taking that guy on talk shows where he's sitting next to her and they're wearing similar clothes. But when you see her out with fucking Papoose, they're wearing different shit. And that's a clear sign of where her mind is. And once you know that, you shouldn't give a fuck. Okay? A lot of these sisters out here doing this kind of shit and being disruptive and performative and claiming it's some kind of feminism or something, they ain't for the streets, okay? They are telling you where they're coming from. You should treat them accordingly. I'm like, if you want to be a service class out here in these streets and shit, that's what you're going to be and shit. You don't have no retirement plan when you out there hoeing and shit, okay? You don't got no fucking retirement plan. I don't know what your plan is to do all this shit and then you're going to find a goofy. Simps are becoming in short supply every fucking day. Okay, every day. All right? You're the guys. They're so obsessed with us, stepping out with white women and shit, more than any other kind of woman, but they don't want to change shit. Okay, you're supposed to just, Papoose here, he got the push broom. He was sitting in the fucking locker room. He was sitting in an empty locker room with that video game, and it was time for him to get up and get that push broom and go clean up the shit. You know, be the cleanup guy. He's the cleanup guy. She's a violent criminal. Okay, I don't give a fuck how much hair weave and makeup and all this shit and skin tight sheer clothing she got. She is not a snack. She ain't no catch or nothing. She knows it. That's why she with a younger guy. You always see these old broads that's busted beyond the wall, then hit the wall at light speed and shit. They always start preying on the young. She should be ashamed of herself. She's no mentor. She needs therapy and shit, okay? Therapy, like years of that shit to figure out why she's a piece of garbage. Why she's the living embodiment of the shit emoji. Okay? The shit emoji. Right? I really don't, this is the first time we commented on this shit. Right? You always see this motherfucker with her. You always see Papoose with her and they wearing different clothes. Sometimes she wears the same shit as him when she's, snacking on his energy and shit, stealing his swag and shit. I don't want to hear shit about none of these, you caping for these bitches, I don't want to hear that shit. Most of these women came up off a man. Okay, a man puts them on and puts them in the business. And what does he get in return? Look at fucking Papoose face. Look at his fucking face. Alright? Look at him. He knows he fucked up. He knows he fucked up, man. And it's a shame. He thought like he could build a bitch. I used to crack a joke, man, that there was so much silicone and fake hair and nails on this shit. You could just go get another one and shit. There's so many goddamn women and shit, especially, here in the States and shit. If you're that kind of man, a man of means and shit, just go get another bitch. Just get another one off the rack and shit, and then give her the titties and shit, and get you some ass, and then let her go. Man, see, back in the day, when people were talking shit about Tiger Woods, I said that Tiger Woods should open a 1-800 number and tell people it's dirty, all how he got down to bed with all these bitches and make money off of that shit. You got to start making money off these hoes. They're going to have to pay through the nose. Okay? We're getting that same energy that women had in the fucking 80s. In the 80s, Oprah Winfrey mostly was the tip of the spear for mainstream misandry. The shit that we experienced, behind closed doors for decades. Now it's out in the open and it's just virulent now. It's so bad. Most women are insufferable. As soon as they start talking, you just want to get the fuck out of there, or like set fire to the fucking table if you're at a diner or something and just run out while she's distracted. It's that bad. It's that bad. Nobody should have to listen to verbal abuse and put up with emotional terrorism and shit like this man did, okay? He was there with her every moment of the day, and she betrayed his ass in the worst way and shit, okay? You sisters want to know why you're at the bottom of the barrel as far as marriage goes and shit, This is one of the reasons and shit. This is one of your standard bearers right here, Remy Ma, okay? With her bolt-ons and shit, and her BBL and her wig and shit, and her lantern jaw and shit, and the dead stare in her eyes and shit, because she kind of figures you're looking at that BBL and shit, and you can't see that she's a zombie, okay? She's a waste of space, man. She should be ashamed of herself. The only thing that hardens me is that I watched this battle rap where this little chubby guy from LA gave her the business, and she looked ashamed. Okay, the only thing that would have made that battle rap better, they concluded it with a public stoning or a dunking or something. Do some kind of Salem witch shit. And I hate to say that, it's just getting that way. These fucking women are out of control and shit. Now, reading between the lines and shit, I guess you're dying for a black patriarchy, okay? Dying for that shit. Niggas like Papoose need a black patriarchy to keep them on the straight and narrow and shit, okay, brothers? Keep your head on the swivel. Protect your bag at all costs and shit. Because it's really the only thing they see you value. You didn't even suck up your potential. Like a biscuit on gravy. And above all else, especially looking at this guy, he has kids with this woman. And he took care of her fucking kid and her family while she was locked up. And then she's went and sat on another dick, okay? Some punk ass, loser, some little bitch. And I don't blame him. He need to ride that cock. He need to fuck that old bitch as much as he can to secure his bag. I get it. He's a hoe. Yeah. Protect your bag and really protect your seat, man. Okay? Don't give these women kids. That's nothing but a biological golden parachute. They have a guaranteed check for at least 18 years and shit or more. All right, depending on how many kids you get and shit, man. Please, wrap your shit up, okay? Take the condom with you when you leave, okay? Don't let her dispose of the condom. Don't give me any opportunity to be, but don't give me any opportunity for hypergamous criminality and shit. All right, protect your seed, boys. I'm out, okay? SYSBM equals save yourself, black man.
Bitch, you front 10 acting like it's yo time of the month in. You hoes been wildin' acting like you a fucking childin'. Running your mouth and talking shit from Timbuktu to dust southin'. Frontin' and stuntin' acting like a bum and about to have these brothers out here dumpin'. Taking your white knights out here thumpin'. Overeating out here snacking, running your rot mouth and dirty mackin'. Out here tricking BBL fucking whacking, bubblegum lips straight up smacking. Bitch better run a fucking credit check and got these niggas straight up bailin'. Uber driving, dumpster diving, and everybody know you jive in. Talking that whack shit like you fucking thriving. Rent a center in your live-in. Ah shit, better watch out here, come that company line and hoes out here looking to dine in, always fixin' they mouth whining.
The Black Patriarchy. A non-existent group of fictional black male power brokers not discredited, erroneously jailed or outright killed by the minority majority who look the other way as they work tirelessly to shame, oppress, and outright take out the altruistic black female populace of the honorable democratic United States of America. 3K's inset bitches. These evil wealthy members of the black patriarchy are the sole reason for all the ills of the black community, walking, talking, holding down jobs and doing everything up to and including giving their very lives in service to their baby mamas and baby's motherfucking kids. Their motto that strikes fear into the hearts of black women everywhere: bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.